در زندگانی چرا باید مرا آخر بدانی بپرسم ساده و پاسخ نداری نباشم زندگی کی میتوانی جهان و زندگی را لنگر هستم زن هستم من زن هستم من زن نباشم هستی نایاب تو کو وجود مردهای نام تو کو اگر رود و به آمنه نبودم محمد رستم و سهرام تو کو یلو پیغمبرت را زادگر هستم زن هستم من زن هستم من زن هستم
Hey, camarades. We are welcoming you warmly from IMI Radio studio. This is our first time in here. We are learning, and this is Olga, Amzal, and Eva. Our show is named Podróżnych Topics, Friends and Music. And today, the topic of our first episode is Afghanistan. And we would like warmly ask Amzal to tell something about the song we just listened to and about the singer. What are the lyrics? What is the context?
Hello, everybody. I'm Amsal from Afghanistan. So the song we choose, it's from Ariana Saeed. She is singing mostly about the women's empowerment, about Afghanistan and peace, and also some pop and dance songs. But this one about Zanastam, it means I'm a woman. And she is singing mostly about the Afghan women, the pain that they're going through and the situation that they are facing currently in Afghanistan. And also she is the one who was always doing a speech for Afghan women in parliament. And she, lots of the people know her because she always talks about the situation of Afghanistan. And this song was also about her, singing about the woman in Afghanistan.
So this is contemporary song.
Yeah, it's just a song.
I think it's from 2017.
Yeah, and she also has other songs that she's singing about the Afghan woman, but this one is, from that year.
Thank you.
I think she's the year's woman who is not afraid to make conservatives and all these fundamentalists angry.
Yeah, it's true.
Very good choice for the beginning.
And lots of the people are supporting her, and even lots of Afghan men that they are supporting her because of the strength, and we call her the queen of a strong woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she's living still in Afghanistan?
No, she is not in Afghanistan. She's traveling a lot, but usually she lives in Turkey and UK, but she's traveling a lot, and she's doing lots of concerts even now in European countries. Yeah, and she has lots of fans.
Okay.
And she was even a judge in Voice of Afghanistan.
Yeah.
So
Recognizable figure.
Yeah, she is known for being outspoken and modern.
Yeah.
And can you tell us a bit, Amsal, about the lyrics?
Yeah, it says, so just let me have a look. So I just don't want to make anything wrong.
I found the lyrics in English, so maybe I can just remind you a small part.
Yeah, sure.
So she's singing, if I didn't exist, how could you live?
Mm-hmm.
I'm the anchor of the world and life.
Mm-hmm.
Where So this is where would your Muhammad, Rostam, and Sohrab be? So this is about like the woman that is the source of all this men, important men.
Yeah. And she's also saying like, I'm a woman, it's my right, it's my voice, and no one can silence me. And also she is saying like about the past histories of Afghanistan, and she is like also mentioning in this song that this is my right, and everywhere I prove that I am capable of doing everything with my pen, with my talent, and also with my voice.
And do you remember when was the first time you listened to her?
I don't really remember, but I grew up like listening to her songs, and also it's also about the woman song, and also in our wedding parties we usually like have her songs because she is like singing really nice. And also for years, like they said, like woman places at like the home, but Ariana says that I improved a woman places everywhere with pen, with art, and also with this song. And she will say that she will raise the name of Afghanistan among the world.
So she's doing that by touring around.
Yeah, she's actually proving that even like last month when there was like the situation of the Afghan woman that they were taking the woman from Herat province, she made an online talk with the girls in Afghanistan, and she was like searching and looking for the situations for them. And she was collecting all the information, and she had like interview with these girls. So she's really proving, and she's like really doing something for Afghan women.
Can you please remind, because maybe not everybody who is listening to us remember the situation or heard about the situation you are referring to. What really happened? Yeah, like briefly.
So like currently the situation in Afghanistan is not just tough for women, but also for men. The poverty is like day by day increasing. Even I'm talking with my cousins, with my uncles, they're searching for the job. They cannot find anything. And the situation for women, like day by day, there are new rules. Like the last time when they were taking the Afghan woman and they were saying that they didn't have proper hijab. But that's completely wrong because like the videos and the photos, it shows that the girls were covering up themselves like properly according to the rules. So the only thing that they want is like to ask the woman to just sit at home and not even go outside. Like it's almost 5 years that the schools, the work and everything is closed for the women in Afghanistan. But they also now taking the basic rights, even like going out. And even I think I heard that they banned the makeup for the girls, that they are not allowed to put any makeup on. And also they cannot go outside alone without a man. They call it muharram. Like mahram, they should have somebody with themselves mahram, like a man should be with them. Either their brother, their father, or their husband.
And this situation where women were arrested was in particular city?
Yeah, it was in Herat province.
And do we know what happened finally with this woman? Because it was also a lot of protests in defense of them, and it was shooting on the streets. Some people died on the protests.
The thing is, as we heard the stories about this, they were taking the woman. They were asking them, like, by force, they should, like, get married to them, to the Talibs. If not, they should accept prison for 3 months. And they were abusing the woman there.
Very sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
It was also, you know, like internet was writing that it was also against Hazara community.
Yeah, Hazara community, because they were fighting and they started the protest, and the Taliban shooted on them, and they were not letting the people to raise their voice. Actually, like lots of the people were complaining about the men in Afghanistan that why they're not raising their voice. But the problem is, you cannot speak the reality. You cannot raise your voice if you want to be alive. Because without any logic or without anything, like the Taliban can kill you and no one can ask from them, or they're not going to respond you the reason. Yeah, like they're forcing everything on people, and the people cannot say freely like what's going on in Afghanistan. Even like there are lots of my friends now, they're doing like social media online. They're posting, but they cannot really post about like the situation in Afghanistan.
Yeah, this is like very tough that there is a lot of, like travel agencies organizing, like these tourist trips, yeah?
Yeah.
When people are obeying completely the rules of Taliban and, visiting only the place allowed and, like wearing, like specific clothes and so on, like to obey the rules. So, like on this economical and touristic exchange, we pretend that everything is fine, that human rights are not violated, that women's rights are not violated, that also child marriage, is not a topic in public, yeah? Which is kind of legalized by Taliban, relegalized, and yeah.
Yeah, like the thing is like now lots of foreigners, they're going to Afghanistan and they're saying like, they're just showing the good side of Afghanistan, but they're like not really posting or showing like what's actually going on in Afghanistan. Like if you see their videos, I'm like watching them all the time, that they're going to the restaurants, they're trying all the food, but when you see like men are there but no woman, they have never like talked with a woman. They always like share their stories that they're talking with the people, but that's men. I've never seen like they were interviewing any Afghan woman. I mean, like they can cover their face and they don't want because they will speak the reality. And yeah, they're just showing like the positive and good side of Afghanistan, the food, the nature, but not really like what's the Afghan people are going through now.
Yes, and also, like we are not speaking enough, in my opinion, like worldwidely about the water crisis in Kabul. Like Kabul is one of the city around the world.
Of Afghanistan,
exactly, which is running out of the water very fast. And, like there are the predictions that it will be half people, like left without water very soon.
Yeah.
And also there is, like not enough food, and the agriculture is, like in a very bad condition.
Yeah,
so,
and also the electricity, the people like now, in winters, it was like common that we didn't have electricity much. But now even in summer, it's like 36 degrees or 40 degrees. There is no electricity. And they're saying that there is just maybe 2 hours during the day or 2 hours or 3 hours during the night just to put their phones in charge. So they're also facing these problems. But that's like from years ago.
Okay, we were planning, like just to make it clear, we were planning to put a hard topic at the end of our show, but it's not possible, like to be focused on like the pleasure on the pleasure side of the life, when and to be silent, about the struggles. So let's
play some music then.
Yeah.
To make a small break. So you mentioned girls from Herat. So now we're gonna go couple of decades back to Herat in 70s. So the title is Female Musicians from Herat.
Vale tu mi garda چی واقعی شد که رفتی از بری من چی واقعی شد که رفتی از بری من
So we had a chance to listen to female musician of Herat. This is album that from 1970s, and it was recorded by Veronica Doubleday, that is ethnomusicologist. She came to Herat and with guidance of musician Zainab Herawi, she recorded songs of traditional songs, lullabies, wedding songs, and just like melodies, traditional melodies. And it was the moment where Herat was famous for being place where many like professionals, females, musicians were living. And before Soviet invasion, or after Soviet invasion, they had to flee Herat. So this is like piece of the history. And I'd like to ask you, Amsal, about traditional songs. Do you remember from your life that you were singing traditional songs during weddings?
Yeah, we do this. Like we have traditional songs. There is also another thing that we have, like the weddings. Like we also doing it in hotels and the saloons, but also at home. Like in provinces, people are singing by drums, and like the women are singing and clapping at the same time. And there is usually not camera, no video or anything, because the people, they don't have access to it. But the weddings which is like performing in the hotels, it's like non-stop dance and music. And we also have traditional songs, like we call it Attan and Qarsak. For this, we have special clothes, like it's like Afghan traditional clothes, which is called for women Ganda Afghani, and for the men it's Perahan Tunban, that they're wearing this and they're performing this. And also for the bride and groom, we have another traditional songs that it's a must in every Afghan wedding. Like it's called Aistabro. It's like more about like when the bride is entering the hall or the saloon or anywhere. So like they're singing this for like we're playing this song. And about the other one, which is Bismillah Qadam Rawakhle. It's like take your first step with Bismillah. Like we Muslim have this, like we start everything with saying this. And this is most famous by Naghma. And that she sang, and also by Siddiq Shabab, like they're the Afghan singers. And this is like the bride entry with the green dress, and they're like singing the songs to her.
What are the songs about?
They're about like the first one, like Stabro. It's about like when the mom is saying goodbye to the bride and like sending her to the husband house. And another one is Bismillah Qalam Rawakhla. It's like we usually sing this that for the bride to take the first steps and to start everything. And we believe, and they also like wear this green dress, which is like the sign of like good luck for her, and also like having a good life with her husband and the new family.
Okay.
But this must be like sad moment, yeah? Sad songs.
Of course, like it's really emotional. Like when you're hearing these songs, it makes you emotional. And most of the people, they are like standing up when the bride is entering because it's like a really emotional moment. And in our weddings, we also have this, like at the end of the wedding, we have another traditional that the bride sister is dancing with the knife and the groom is like giving her money, and then like they can cut the cake. Like it's also a must that the bride sister should dance at the end of the wedding, and then give the knife to the groom, and like he's giving money, and then they cut the cake.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like fun ending.
Yeah,
of that
and also
moment.
like an Afghan wedding, gold is like really famous. That the bride is receiving gold as a gift from the closest families, but of course first from the husband and the in-laws, that they are giving money or gold.
What if somebody is not, not rich enough, like to have gold?
It's not like compulsory on the people.
Okay.
But if somebody has the ability and they can do this, so they must.
Okay.
Yeah, and another funny thing about the Afghan wedding is all the things is on men, not the woman. Women is not responsible to pay for anything. So
Okay,
the groom is
but-
responsible for everything.
In Poland, it's like the family of the bride is responsible, and this is
Really? I don't know.
Yeah, in
But
our
I'm not
country,
good
the
with,
family of the groom. But of course, if the bride wants to do and take part, that's okay. But usually, like, she is not responsible for covering any costs.
cool.
Yeah.
And her family neither, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Neither her family, like...
Yeah.
Okay,
But
it's just the groom's
one
family.
thing which is like now it's like decreasing among the people. For in Afghanistan, like people are usually doing like arranged marriages or even love marriages. But this is a must that the boy family should go to the girl family and they should do the khostgari, that they should request, and it's not one time, two time. Like they should come so many times to ask for the girl to be their bride.
Mm.
Yeah.
So what's appropriate, like, a number of times you should go?
At least 3.
At
Okay.
least. Okay, so
Yeah.
the more
Even
times,
more.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is like but this is good that now it's decreasing among the people, that the girl family is asking for money when they're doing this, and it's because like when they're getting married, the girl family is preparing like all the stuff for the new home. For example, if it's like furniture or any other stuff, while they're taking this money at the beginning, they're buying either gold or like the furniture or other stuff to the new home of like the bride and groom.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're gonna listen to another song from this album.
Okay, so I would like to ask you, Amzal, about Afghani community in Warsaw and in Poland, how it looks like.
Unfortunately, we don't have like a big Afghan community here in Poland, but there are families that I'm in contact with them, and like sometimes we are visiting each other, especially when it's our special special vocations, like for example Eid. Like we have this 2 times in a year, like all the Muslims, like not just from Afghanistan, from Tajikistan, from Chechnya and other countries, we are gathering in a place that we perform like this Eid prayer. That I had the experience. I was in this place like last year, and there I met lots of the people that I didn't know that they are in Warsaw, and the number of the people were like getting more and more. And the differences I can see between my first years in Poland and now, like now when I'm going like to a shopping mall or something, I'm meeting Afghan people.
Wow, so
and
cool.
yeah, like before it was not like that. Like I never had such an experience. But now, like usually I'm like seeing Afghan people in Warsaw, and like to be honest, like Afghan people in Warsaw, they're really working hard for their lives. They're building everything from themselves. At the beginning, there was not any Afghan place to sell anything, but now there is an Afghan supermarket. The name is Asia Market, and they are like selling Afghan dried fruit, also halal meat, and also like they're selling this pressure cookers, special Afghan pressure cookers.
What's that?
Because it's like a different one, not like the electric one. It's like working on the gas better, and the shape is different like than the pressure cookers here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's used for what?
For meat, for beans, because while we are cooking, we use this a lot. It's like a must to have it in Afghan kitchen, because when we are making the meat, when we are making the beans, or even the rice, we can make it like in this pressure cooker, and we call this dampocht.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have your own?
Yeah, I do have. Mine is like the electric one, but it's also like really useful. I'm using it. And like we have this like in every Afghan kitchen. Like it's a must in an Afghan house.
Understood. Amzal, so tell me please now, what is the dish you cook the most often in this precious cooker?
So like our traditional food, and kind of the famous one is Afghan qabli plow. Like it's rice with meat. That for like I'm making the meat first in this pressure cooker. That first like adding oil to this, and then like adding the meat to make it like a little bit fry, and then adding the onions with garlics with some spices like cumin, black pepper, and also like a special spice for this qabli plow. So we are adding this, and then like I'm letting it to be cooked for 20 to 25 minutes, that the meat should get like really soft. And after that, in another pot, like I'm putting all the things that I have prepared in this pressure cooker, and then adding the raisins and carrots, and letting them boil together. And finally, we are adding the rice to it, and we are letting it to like relax for 30 minutes or 25 minutes, and then like we bringing, and it's like one of the most famous dishes in Afghanistan, which is called qabli palau, and also shorwa, which is soup. Like it's usually being cooked in this pressure cooker. It's meat with the chickpeas, with the carrot, with potatoes. So it's also like really famous and traditional food in Afghanistan.
And this is like this everyday food, or this is the food for some special occasions? How?
Like usually people, this shorba, like usually people making this every time that they want, but it's not like being cooked like in our special occasions. But this qabli palau is a must, like in every special occasion. Either if someone is dying or if someone is like getting married, and so it's a must.
And one thing I noticed, Amzal, while you were talking, it was like a lot of ingredients. The cooker, I imagined myself as a very big one. So, like, Afghani people are not cooking for a single person. It's not possible to cook
No.
Afghani. Yeah.
No, because usually we have this breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and in our country the people are not really living alone. So it's always like the families sitting together and having food together. And it's a must that during lunch or during dinner, all the family members should sit together and have the lunch and dinner together. Sometimes the lunch is not really compulsory because the elders of the family is working or either the kids are at school. But the dinner is something that all the family members should sit together. TV should not be on. We cannot have food in our hands, so we really respect the food and we eating together.
And you respect the meeting, of each other and your time that everybody is giving the presence, And
even if somebody is not really in the mood of eating or something, they can sit and to respect and to keep this value.
Thank you for sharing that.
Mm-hmm.
And about Warsaw, so there is this one Afghan supermarket, and there is any restaurant when we can.
There is one restaurant and it's getting run by Niloufar Ayoubi. That she is the owner of the place, and they opened this restaurant, and they are having Afghan food and also Persian food, and it's called Turumi Restaurant Warszawa.
And what kind of dishes they are serving?
Usually the Afghan traditional foods like this qabli pilau, kebabs, and also they are taking, I think, caterings, if the people are wanting or if they want to have this Afghan food or Persian food, they're asking for them and they're making this.
Okay.
Yeah, dumplings, yeah.
Okay. In Afghan kitchen, there are dumplings?
Yeah, we actually have it, and we call this mantu. It can be served with meat, and we usually have it with beef meat and with lots of other ingredients inside, coriander, onions, black pepper, salt, and everything. And Afghan mantu is when we cook this, we also should have a topping for that, which is the yogurt sauce and also beans or beans on top. And we make this yogurt with a little bit of garlic, salt, and dried mint.
Okay.
Dried mint is also something that it's in every Afghan house. You can find that. Yeah, we make this, we are adding this, and then the beans and also some fresh coriander on top. It's really with the toppings.
Thank you. Okay, so we are back, Olga.
We are back.
Oof.
But our Halim Rasuli song just broke the system.
Oh my God.
It was a first error ever. So but we decided that we will share the playlist on our Patronite later. So please just support us on Patronite, and you will receive a full playlist with this amazing funky song that broke the system. But now I'm gonna play another great, amazing singer that received this title, which is as a first ever female Afghan artist, which is Ustad. Yeah, I pronounce it right.
Yeah, Ustad, teacher.
Ustad Farida Mawash.
يوسف من رشك زلي خدایار چیزی باشدی نام خدایار چیزی باشدی مست و غزل خون و دل آرا شدی مست و غزل خون و دل آرا شدی باز به دلخواه دلی ما شدی باز به دلخواه دلی ما شدی یوسف من رشک زلیخا شدی یوسف من رشک زلیخا شدی نام خدایار چیزی باشدی نام خدایار چیزی باشدی جان من از عشق و افسون تو گشت دلم والا و مفتون تو گشت دلم والا و مفتون تو خلق خدا شد همه مجنون تو خلق خدا شد همه مجنون تو زان که تو هم پایه لیلا شدی زان که تو هم پایه لیلا شدی نام خدایار چیزی باشدی نام خدایار چیزی باشدی مست و غزل خون و دل آرا شدی مست و غزل خون و دل آرا شدی باز به دلخواه دلی ما شدی باز به دلخواه دلی ما شدی یوسف من رشک زلیخا شدی یوسف من رشک زلیخا شدی نام خدایار چیزی باشدی نام خدایار چیزی باشدی با لب میگون و شراب نگاه با سخنگر جمال چما با سخنگر جمال چما با خمگی سوی بلند سیاه با خمگی سوی بلند سیاه دلبر من غارت دلها شدی دلبر من غارت دلها شدی نام خدایار چیزی باشدی نام خدایار چیزی باشدی مست و غزل خون و دل آرا شدی مست و غزل خون و دل آرا شدی باز به دلخواه دلی ما شدی باز به دلخواه دلی ما شدی یوسف من رشک زلیخا شدی یوسف من رشک زلیخا شدی نام خدایار چیزی باشدی نام خدایار چیزی باشدی نام خدایار چیزی باشدی
So we were listening to Farida Mawash. And Amsal, can you tell us why she received this title, Ostad?
Okay, because she was like the first person, like the female singer, and most of the other Afghan singers like got the courage and like she was a role model to other Afghan singer. That's why. So, and like she is the queen of Afghanistan music, and also she is like the background, like she actually started as a dancer for like radio television, and then her teachers like noticed that she also has a unique voice, and they encouraged her in this way. And she is also like an example for other Afghan artists. And because in 1970s it was really hard for the females to sing and to be like in the media, but Farida Mahwash started as a dancer on radio TV Afghanistan, and then she became a vocalist, and she showed that a woman could have like professional music career as well. So that's why like now lots of the other singers, for example, this Ariana Said, she calls her queen. Satara Hossainzada, like she said, like I grew up like listening to the songs of Ustad Farida Mahwash, which Ustad means like teacher. And like, yeah, the other Afghan singers, they gave her like this name.
So maybe we can talk now a bit about king of Afghani music.
Yeah, Ahmad Zahir.
Yes. So I think he's like, can you compare it to maybe Grechuta or, you know, from Polish music, that he's just like a legend?
Yeah, he is.
And so can you tell us a bit about him?
His full name is like Ahmad Zahir, and he was like born in Kabul, Afghanistan, and he is not alive anymore. He passed away on age 36, and the languages that he sings song is like Dari and Pashto. And like in 1960s or 70s, he modernized like the Afghan music, and even now, like lots of the people that even they were not born in Afghanistan and they have problems like with speaking fluently the language, they're listening to his songs because his songs are mostly about love, heartbreak, about like the country, freedom. And he has like some famous songs that you can hear this in every Afghan wedding, which is like Laila, and also like he has another famous songs like which is like Az Ghamatay Nazanin or Saki, and also about the mom, like she is singing like different songs. And even like after 47 years of his death, like if you go to like any of Afghan weddings, you can hear like 15% that the other singers are singing like his songs. And lots of the people really love his voice because it has like, it gives you another kind of peace while like listening to him.
I was reading that he's that famous because he also reminds people of this time that was peaceful in 60s, 70s. And what was interesting also was I've read that he was part of this like Radio Afghanistan. His music was played in that radio, and there is this story of this like national radio that changed so much through the years with like changes in politics and so on. And like looking at this history of this radio is like looking at the history of the country, and also like Mawash and Ahmad Zahir, they were like a star of this radio.
Yeah, and the reason that why he is really famous, because not just like Afghan people, also people from Tajikistan, from Iran, they're like really listening to his songs. And because he changed the Afghan music forever, like from a slow music, like to a really modern one. And he was mixing like the different instruments and like... and he was singing, and also his voice was unreal because he was like when his songs were like giving you like the soft and romantic vibe, powerful and also sad and really like deep emotions and feelings.
Okay, so now is the time to listen to his song.
And we will be not back after this song, so this is our goodbye for today.